Welcome back, guys. It's Lazy Whiskey Reviews. This is Tim.
This is Art.
And today we have some Barrell Bourbon, batch number 27, cask strength, aged 5 years. This happens to be a blend of straight whiskeys here. So we're going to try this guy out. So Barrell, a little history on them. They're good at blending. The art of blending.
You talk, I'll pour.
You talk. I talk before. So they've been around. I guess it's a newer distillery since like 2014, I think it said. And these guys are apparently really good at blending, and that's what we're going to find out here today. So these guys don't make their own distillate; they buy it from different people, MGP all over the world. I think I also read. And
Pause for the cork pop.
Ready? That was a good one. So they buy these barrels from everywhere, and these guys blend and get the flavor profile they're looking for. And I read something else that was interesting. There was a note somewhere saying that they don't ever pay more than like $3,500 for like a barrel of whiskey, which was, I was like, okay, that's still a lot of money. But in retrospect, MGP 12-year, right, which would be probably a pretty popular purchase whiskey, it's like up to like 10 grand a barrel. So for them to not spend so much and get something that apparently is really good, this is going to be interesting. This is batch 27 for the cask strength. I think 25 won double gold in San Francisco. So we'll see how this opens up. We got the neat glass that they use there. We've been using here in the last couple of videos. And of course, good old Glenn. We'll see how she does. Appreciate it.
I messed up.
It's okay. Ooh. So immediately on the nose, right? You just poured this.
Dude, when I smelled the cork,
What do you get?
it smelled like candy.
Candy.
It smelled like if you were to take the sour off the Sour Patch Kids,
Okay.
like the gummy fruity,
All right. I got
like Swedish Fish almost, but better than Swedish Fish because Swedish Fish suck. I apologize if you like Swedish Fish, they're just not for me.
All right. I'm missing 2 glasses from Offset there.
Sling it.
Back to that. You're all right.
You all right? Okay.
Oh, they're still sipping on the last one.
Ooh. So right off the nose, I got candy apple. Ooh. Candy apple right off the nose. I'm talking that right.
Definitely this, yeah.
Right at the fair.
Yeah.
Just got dipped. Guy handed it to you. You're a kid. Don't smell any of the other fair amenities, but candy apple right off the nose.
Yeah, candy apple for sure. There's some
honey?
spices back there, but it's not like pronounced.
Any honey back there on the Glen?
No, you said it, yeah.
It's
But just because it's like the sweet and almost like the mellowness of a honey, almost like a molassesy type thing, but it's not molasses. It's more on the honey side.
Yeah, I could see sweet on the nose, right?
Yeah, very sweet on the nose.
Yeah, I can't get past that apple though.
Definitely smells like
There's definitely a decent comparison between these two.
oakier in here.
Yep.
You're swirling it, hits you with the ethanol.
You know, swirling is neat. I swear I'm getting something else off of it. And
A nut,
it's like
maybe.
maybe.
Did you get any nuts? Ooh.
Reaching for a cashew. Is that too far? How a cashew tastes on the nose.
I'm just sorry. I saw something maybe. Anyway. Clearly. If you know the quote, you'll know it. Let's do this. I'm a cashew.
Oh my gosh.
Comment if you know what I'm talking about.
I have no clue.
That's a
For the
throwback. I
record.
just kind of dated myself.
It's okay. All right, I'm ready for the palate. I got candy apples on the nose.
I'm there with you.
Candy. What else did we say on the nose?
A little bit of nut. Oak.
Oak. And then there was one more thing. Honey. We said
Honey. Some
Negative.
spice.
There's some spice on there.
Wait, you got tasted? You found notes on this batch?
Sure did.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good notes.
Good enough.
Good notes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So the only thing you've gotten right, according to these notes,
Okay.
has been oak.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oak's in every... Never mind. Oak, vanilla.
Is it whiskey? It's got oak.
Yep.
Unless it's shine, and then it doesn't have that.
All right, I'm going to go for the palate and see if I can retrospect back to the nose then to match wherever we're looking up at.
All right. Blood orange.
Oh, that's good.
Sharp. Even out of this, it's sharp up front. You went for the Glen first, didn't you?
I did.
All right.
And yes, there is orange in the palate. Blood orange in the palate.
Well, were you
I was
saying?
going for the nose.
About saying nose.
No, there's that citrus carries over.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
fine.
give you that.
I can smell
That citrus carries over
orange,
hard.
dark orange.
Apricot, cherry.
Chocolate. No?
No chocolate on
Damn
the
it.
nose.
No, I like chocolate.
You know why? Because you know those chocolate oranges that you smack on the table and they break apart?
I love those things. More so because I like to take candy and slam it on a table than. But there's.
Insert gif of child smacking things.
Dude, it's fun. You just like. The only problem with those things is you can only do it once.
I know.
I do it twice anyway, just because sometimes the slices don't break all the way.
Okay, so did you say cherry? There's cherry.
There is cherry, but I did not say that.
You didn't say cherry?
I didn't say cherry.
He did say apricot though. I feel like I can find the apricot.
I could find the apricot. I get that 12-year Yamazaki apricot.
Oh really?
No. So
Yeah, I can follow you there.
apricot, cherry.
Find the apricot. When you say cherry, I can find cherry. I bet if we just start listing things out, eventually we'll be right.
Yep. Brown sugar, clove, vanilla.
Fired.
Sorry.
Pepper.
No.
Damn it.
Take that back. There is pepper in the finish.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one I actually did chase.
What proof is this?
Did we step down or step back up?
115.7.
Okay, so basically what we just.
What else is in there? It's so complex, so don't think that there's like not a whole lot in it.
So I'll give you a hint. Something really sweet. A couple things that are really sweet.
Really, it's sweet, full of flavor, complex.
But you know, it's not like. So we've talked about sweet bourbons, right? Or we had another one that was sweet, like Lost Monarch was sweet.
it was sweet.
But it wasn't so sweet that you'd complain about it because some people don't like sweet whiskeys.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that sweet. It's not an Angel's Envy rye sweet. It's
Sweet.
not a Lost Monarch sweet. It
It's
has
like-
a lot of body.
It's like molassesly cane sugar sweet.
Yes. Yeah, you're right on the money there. So they're saying fruit cup. So that's going to be your heavy, thick syrup.
Yeah, it's like molassesy. Yeah, it's like
Fruit cup.
You know,
Man,
like-
you just threw me back to kindergarten. Here we go.
I quit eating fruit cups for the record.
You guys
I
ready
can't
for
go
a
back to it.
curveball here? Skittles.
What?
Dude, that was on the cork, I swear to God. And I almost said Skittles. When you were talking, maybe there's a clip of me and my eyes opening up. My thought was that Skittles? But I was like, no, there's no way. It's in the finish.
I can see why they say it because it is like I say cane sugar, man. Like
It's super sweet. For whatever reason, the sweetness in this one isn't like bomb sweet to me.
no, it's just it's like a consistent mild sweet, but it's there's enough there that you can pick it out and go, there is some sweetness in this. It's good, man. Like the initial taste was hit my palate, and I'm like, oh, that's good. I like this. I would buy this again. Definitely. And
Well, for what you got it for, you definitely buy it again. This normally goes for, you're saying, around over 100?
I just saw it for 99.
yeah.
So-
I think I've seen it for like 92, 99, yeah.
So around 100, I'm sure we'll have a price normally.
Yeah.
But you found it for half that
Yeah,
almost?
like 58, I want to say. It was a deal. A big deal.
That, if I found it for 50, I'd be down for that.
Oh, yeah.
Would you pay the $100 for it though?
Oof.
That's a big sticker.
That's hard after buying it for 58 or around there, wherever that price was. But
Well, it's hard because there's so many other ones that we've tried that are around that 50-ish, 60 price point, Lost Monarch being a really good one,
Yeah.
that hit really hard in terms of what they give you and the value for your dollar and the flavors that you get,
You know,
without having to jump into the 70s, 80s, 90s, and over $100.
I just took another sip. Yes, I'd pay the $100 price point for this. This is good. This is really good. Somebody at Barrell put a lot of time into getting that blend right, and it is good. It is tasty.
And they put a lot of time into all of their blends.
Yeah, it is good. I like it. I would rate this one pretty high. It's good, and I say that because I try not to buy bottles that are around that $90, $100 price range, only because there is so much good whiskey and bourbon out there.
You know what I would love to? So $100, around 100. What did we get George for?
GTS? Mm-hmm. That was 120, right at retail.
Okay. I would love to heads up this against George. Because George is sweet, slightly weeded, isn't as, maybe has as much body. I feel like this one has a little bit more body to it. But
George got to age.
yeah, but George is also just, wow.
George is really good. This is really good too, right?
That's what I'm saying. I wonder if you put it up against something that's around the same price category, is it going to stand up to that $100 price point? As it sits on my palate, there's nothing distasteful, or there's nothing I don't like about this.
Right.
So I think for your hunters,
Yep.
for all you out there that like to look around and try a bunch of different stuff and really hunt for your things, this is a good one. It would be worth it to the people that can appreciate this type of whiskey and the effort that goes into making this and understand why it costs what it costs.
I can see that. Yep. And even the cask strength, right? So this is the cask strength, and I see those on shelves one day, and then we go to the liquor store 3 days later because we hunt for stuff, right? But we go in there, and then it'll be gone. So
clearly there are people that know.
Barrel's onto something. They really are.
So yeah, they know what they're doing, and the fact that there aren't many brands or labels that I feel like do what they do in terms of grabbing everyone's stuff and really drilling down on the taste that they want for that barrel. Like, they put a target on the wall and they're like, we want to get there.
Yeah.
So
These guys are nailing it. I like it.
so definitely worth a try.
I'd buy it again. Really, guys?
We can't take you anywhere. Jeez.
Fired. Anyways, this was Lazy Whiskey Reviews. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you want to see. What do you think? What can we do better? Give us some feedback. Negative or positive. Either or.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you later.
Have a good one.